And I've heard from countless funders that the budget often tells them more than the narrative ever could. And so I know we spend a lot of time writing these great narratives when really they're probably diving into the budget details more than
Yeah.
reading that narrative. So how are grant budgets influencing whether organizations win funding?
Great question. So from my perspective, this is a very important piece in your evaluation process. So if you're not spending a lot of time here, you should start really thinking about that now. I think funders are really starting to use the budget as a way to assess whether an organization truly understands what it takes to deliver the proposed program. I call this reality-based budgeting. And, I hear a lot of people say, well, I'm just going to ask for this piece and that's fine. But when you are submitting your budget, I think today, particularly, the funder wants to understand, does that complete budget picture represent the both the work that you're doing? How do you implement it? How do you, if you say you're managing outcomes, what methods do you have in place to manage those outcomes, and do they cost money? Are they included in that budget? Have you thought about how to manage outcomes, and also how to manage your grants? Do you have the system costs in place that make you stand out? If you're saying you have these things in place, then they want to see this reflected in the organization budget, in the program budget. This is very important. If you don't, then they're probably questioning your ability to really do what you say
Mhm.
you are able to do.
Yeah.
And so I think, when you have a really well-constructed budget, that signals to the funder that your organization has the financial maturity and the operational awareness to deliver on what you are proposing. And that's really important. So that budget should really reflect what I say, the true cost of the implementation. It should really, to summarize, include the appropriate administrative and compliance costs. If you
Hmm.
don't have admin included, you really should. Even if you're not asking them to fund that, you need to show that you have a plan to fund that.
Yeah.
And then again, your indirect costs. These things, the funder knows that they are required. They might not want you to ask them for the money, but
Mhm.
what is your plan to keep the doors open? How do you fund the true core indirect cost of your organization? You have to be able to demonstrate that, and then align all these things with the proposed activities in your narrative along with
Mhm.
the outcomes. And I think if you can um, demonstrate this, then you are really looking a cut above everybody else that
Mhm.
is applying.